Christopher Maggio here. Good question about what's the draw to Matamoros. The draw for me for a long time has been Mexico, not specifically Matamoros, and certainly not specifically border towns, because border towns tend to be much more dangerous and precarious. So I want to get to Mexico and have for a long time, and damn near moved from Asheville to Mexico something like 12 years ago. I came within 2 weeks of my launch date. I had given away or sold everything I owned down to one carload, and then blinked. Couldn't do it. Couldn't pull it off. And it wasn't grounded. It wasn't the right time, but I think now is. I have walked across to Matamoros once on that very same bridge where the kidnapping happened, and once at a different bridge, and walked through the city. So Mexico is incredibly different. As soon as you get across, it's a whole different rhythm. It's more sensual, it's more happy, it's more laid back. The Latino culture, for me, really fits, really works. People are more playful. They sing and dance more readily than gringos do. They sing while they work. They play and laugh a lot while they work. I'm trying to get this light here. I love Latino people and have for 30 years and more all the time. And the whole Rio Grande Valley, where I've been for 10 months now, is 90% Latino, which I love. I love these people. They're generous, they're helpful, they're unpretentious. They're everything I hate about my white, privileged, middle-class culture in the U.S., which I find more and more sterile. People cross over to Mexico because they've got family back there that they go to visit, because they work over there. Matamoros is a big maquiladora center. It's a place where American auto companies have set up plants to make cars. It's like one of the biggest spots for that. So it's a big commercial hub. Cheap dentistry and doctors, yeah, that's a lot of what takes people across. 30 miles west of Matamoros is a way safer crossing and much more fun and less business-like crossing, Progreso to Nuevo Progreso. And me and Magic have camped many, many nights in the $2 parking lot, huge lot, and never full at night at all, empty at night. And if you get there after 6, you don't have to pay the $2. We like that a lot. And we have walked across that pedestrian bridge into Nuevo Progreso, which is like a Middle Eastern bazaar. As soon as you're across, it's people begging and hawking and handing out things for the dentist places or the cantinas. A lot of young folks go to Nuevo Progreso to party because the tequila is cheap, and it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. The one time I have successfully driven across, my car has expired plates, and that's a big challenge because I left North Carolina, this is driving me crazy, with 2 unresolved moving violations, one of which I did not even know I never saw the citation. I didn't even realize it was there. And I can't get a driver's license, can't get plates. And cops agree with me. Nope, you're stuck, man. Go to Mexico. Get out of our hair. Get out of our jurisdiction, because otherwise we'll have to do something to you. Technically, they're supposed to, if they catch me driving in this state, they're supposed to impound the car and throw me in jail. And one almost did. Came really close. And his Christian values finally won out, and he couldn't do it. But all kinds of reasons to go to Mexico. But to me, the draw is not the border towns. And when I cross over, likely Thursday, that's the target right now, the goal is to drive 6 hours to Tampico. You can put that in your Google. Ancient city with beautiful architecture, and the Miramar Beach is gorgeous. And I am magnetically attracted to the ocean these days. The ocean is my teacher. And it's a place where I can offer a product My two products now are what I call Being with Majo, which is my approach to coaching. It's a non-doing show up, and I encourage you to show up and we see what happens. And the second one is Being in the Water with Majo, because people over 30 in Texas don't go in the water anymore. No, they don't. They walk along it, they sit in lawn chairs by it, and they miss so much. And the ocean will take me back to oneness. It'll throw me around and make me feel like a giddy little kid. I adore it. Really, really wakes me up and takes me home. So my goal is to have as my base some area in Mexico by the ocean. I've got friends in Cozumel, so it's a long drive. It's way out at the end of the Yucatan Peninsula, but they're doing really interesting stuff. I thought that Cozumel was only resorts. No, they are in the big city of San Miguel de Cozumel, and they have a center for artistic expression for disadvantaged kids and adults. And I really want to see what they're doing. The lovely woman who runs the visitor center in Brownsville, where we've spent so much time, is gaga over Cancun. She's Latina herself, just came here from Cancun about a year ago, and she'd love to be back. Maybe she couldn't have work there. I'm not sure why she came here, but she gets dreamy-eyed, and it's for sure not the fancy restaurants that are the draw for Maui. She says it's so fun, and I think New Orleans was a party. New Orleans made me really, really happy, and I think Mexico is in some ways not the intense let the good times roll party place as much, but just laid back and relaxed and fun. I thought more and more I found Asheville a very uptight town, very uptight for all its pretensions of the hippie lifestyle and stuff. And New Orleans dramatically better. Oh my God. People used to say to me, "You're so Asheville." Well, I'm way more New Orleans. Boy, did I light up in New Orleans. And I light up in Mexico. So, I'd love for you to respond to that any way you want. But shooting a video would be awesome, or an audio, or writing something, or call me. Call me. I love talking on the phone. I had a spectacular conversation with my really, really good friend Lee today. I put the word out to Lee and a woman friend Amanda that I needed to talk to try to get my head on straight about this trip, to make sure I'm thinking right. Okay, great. It may be tomorrow before I am able to ship this to you. 8-minute video may be hard to ship. I've got 2 bars on the Walmart Wi-Fi where we're parked in the parking lot, but I may have to get inside tomorrow to send it to you. But I'll try now. Okay.